Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Paul Cavanaugh High School for Northeast Conference. Jack Crowley. Toscani Abreu wears number 15. Duncan Moreland is number 35. 20 is Luigi Durain. Matt Rodding, number 23. Matt Karakutis in his first year, coming over from Pope John. For the Bulldogs, coached by Antonio Anderson in his first year. Adamidi Badmus is 11. 5 is Alonzo Linton. 4 is Luis Rivera. 2, Javante Edwards wears number 2. And number 1 is Javaris Hill. We mentioned both coaches are freshmen, first year for both coaches. Both teams looking for their 7th win. English is 6-1. Beverly is 6-2. Beverly is looking for a split against the Lynn teams. They lost to Lynn Classical at Beverly. They're looking to knock off English and make it one apiece against the Lynn schools. English trying to get a little closer to that state tournament win number that they need, as is Beverly.
Just a reminder, there's a concession stand outside the wheelhouse. We're also having a 50-50 raffle. On Tuesday night, the 50-50 was not closed, so those proceeds.
Adamidi Badmus, young freshman, a very good one, jumping. He's jumping against Jack Crowley for Beverly. So we're just about set, and we're underway, and English can get on the board first. Linton outside. Beverly goes to, almost looks like a 3-2 zone, or a 1-2-2 zone. We got a whistle for something. Referee is pointing down court to something. I don't know if they didn't turn the shot clock on. But Beverly, it looks like a 3-2. Could be a 1-2-2. Tip and knocked away by Abreu. 12 seconds on the shot clock. English trying to get on the board first. Linton from straight away hits the 3. And English is off 3-0. English will use that full court press. They'll double, triple the basketball. They'll look for turnovers. Their defense predicates their offense. Block. Getting out with Hill, get a big arm up and swatted it away. Shot up and good by Durain. Hard to pick up the Beverly numbers because they're black and they got very light numbers on their shirts. Linton drives, kisses it off the glass. He's got 5. And it's 5-2 in English with that full court pressure. And we got a foul right off the bat against English by Linton. Held up his defensive partner. Almost thrown away. Beverly gets it back. That should have been back court. He was in the front court, came into the back court and caught the ball. Tipped and knocked away off English. Referees didn't see it. They threw the ball up to the front court. He was in the front court, went in the air, caught the ball, and came down in the back court. He has to land in the back court before he can touch the ball. Linton stole it away. Blocked nicely by the Beverly defense. Almost stolen away by Hill. 3-point shot around the rim and falls. Roding with the 3-point shot. Looked like it was going out, hung around, and then fell through. And we're tied at 5. Both teams with a triple and a free throw. Stolen away. Nice job by Durain. Tipped it, stole it, went in with the lefty and laid it in. Beverly has their first lead at 7-5. Coach Karakutis stolen away again. Not a good pass. Shot no good. Edwards comes away with the rebound. English got a break there. The kick out from the free throw line. Off the rim, no good. Bodies go to the floor. We're going to get a foul against English. English been a little bit lazy with the first couple of passes, and Beverly has said thank you. One for a hoop, one for almost a hoop. Shot too strong. Beverly went out. Good hustle by Roding to try and save it, but he was already out of bounds. Battling with Linton. Beverly staying in that zone. They try to go inside, off the fingertips of Badmus. We got another foul against English. That's their third, and we haven't played half a period yet. They're lucky to get that pass away. Going right up against Badmus, and Abreu laid it in. Badmus with the rebound, has it blocked and knocked away. Referees getting together. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll be Beverly's basketball. Linton's going out. Nation Jean-Baptiste coming in for the Bulldogs. Long, deep pass off the fingertips. Durain beat the defense. Pass just off his fingertips, out of bounds. English led 5-2, but they haven't scored in a while. Off the rim, no good. Tipped away right into the hands of Crowley. Straight away, no good. We got a foul against English in the rebounding action. And it was against Beverly in the rebounding action. Micah Davies in the game for a substitute for Beverly. English set to make a couple of changes. From dead in the corner, off the rim, no good. Tip right to Beverly. The long three-point bomb is good. Durain, he's got 7. 10 in a row by Beverly. Off the rim again, no good. Blocked nicely. Can't hit the shot. Edwards comes away with the rebound. And we got a timeout called by English. So English, we were tied at 5. English took a lead of 5-2. The three-point shot by Rodding tied it, but 10 in a row by Beverly has wiped out that 5-2 lead. They lead English 12-5. English led 2-0, and then 5-2 as Linton scored the first 5 points. He's the only one that scored so far for English. And then they've gone quiet since. They haven't been able to penetrate, and they're getting one shot at the basket. Beverly is out rebounding them. Miles Mandalese is in the game, along with Calvin Singh. Stripped away by Beverly. They tried to go deep. They were lucky to get that pass through. Shot is shot. Edwards comes up with the rebound. Too strong to the basket. Davies with the rebound again. English getting one shot at the basket. The open look, and they knock it home. Kyle Kamara gets in on the action with a 3. We got a foul against Beverly. A 13-0 run. Linton is back in the game for the Bulldogs. He's the only scorer, and he got them early. They have not scored in a while, and we're under 2 minutes left. Sang almost lost it. They were lucky to get that pass back. Coach Karakuda's looking for a travel. He should have got one. The ball goes out of bounds. English can't put the ball in the basket. Stolen away by Linton. Kick out to Mandalese. Drains the 3. That ends that long run by Beverly. English gets it ahead to Edwards. English gets a little closer. They're down 5. Mandalese takes it away and gets fouled. A little sprint by the Bulldogs. They were down 10, they're down 5, and they have the basketball. That foul by Beverly evens the team fouls at 3 apiece. That was a tough pass. They didn't complete it. Almost impossible. And you have to say it was impossible because they didn't get it in. Shot, no good. Tip. Up court to Linton. He gets hit, he'll go to the free throw line. Nice pass from Edwards. Linton had to go along the baseline, didn't get a real good angle. But couldn't get it to go, but he's gonna go to the free throw line. And he picked up the second foul on Durain. Linton makes the free throw. Hill and Rivera back in the game. English has this, almost have the starting lineup. LEHS is still in the game. Linton missed second one. Beverly by 4. 40 seconds and counting. Shot up and good. A brew with the basket. They're going to call a travel on English. Beverly can take the last shot. Too strong. The follow won't go. The follow won't go again. A 3 by LEHS. Linton got it to him. He threw it up, knocked it down, and English closes within 17 to 14. They were down 15 to 5. They go on a 9-2 run to close it to within 17 to 14 at the end of one, Beverly leading English. English will have the basketball and an up and down first half. English led 5-2. Beverly went on a 13-0 run to open up a 15-5 lead. English ended on a 9-2 run, and it's 17-14 Beverly as we start the second period. Linton kicks it out. Shot no good. The ball goes to the floor. Jump ball, it'll be Beverly's basketball. That would have been something that LEHS could have hit that trifecta. He got 2 in the first period. Now he steals the basketball. He's been a spark plug. Linton strong to the basket, lays it in. And English is back within a point. Beverly throws it away. They get it back. Blocked by Hill. They call a foul on Hill. He went up and denied Davies the easy layup, but they get him for the foul. LEHS has been a spark plug. Hit that big 3 before the half ended. Shot no good. Tyshawn Anderson coming in the ball game as Hill picked up his second foul. Missed them both. Edwards with the rebound. English with a chance to get the lead back. They led at 5-2. Missed the shot. Strong drive, a little too strong with the lefty. Basket doesn't count. It's going to be a charge against Beverly. Jack Crowley went strong to the basket, laid it in, but got called for the charge. So again, English with the opportunity to get the lead. Down the lane, Linton with another basket. He got the first 5 in the first period. He's got the first 4 in the second. Edwards is going to get called for the foul. He tried to catch up to Moreland, and they got him for a bump or a reach-in because he was a step behind. He was trying to help out, double the ball, and then he tried to catch up. Shot missed, too far under the basket. Sang stepped out of bounds when he caught the pass. So we've been stuck at 17-16 or 18-17 English for a while. Blocked and knocked away by Linton. Boy, he caught up and played good help defense. And Strong to the basket, he lays it in. He's got 12. And Beverly wants a timeout. So 6 in a row by English here in the second period. And all by Linton, who's got 12 of the 20. And English back on top. We told you their defense predicates their offense. They've hit a couple of outside shots, but mostly it's been Linton going strong to the basket and knocking it down. Those 2 big threes by LEHS, especially the one at the end of the period, gave English a little kick jump. They were down 15-5. They went on a 9-2 run to finish the period, only down 3. Now the 6 in a row here has built the lead up to 3, their biggest lead of the game. They keep that full court pressure on. Beverly has handled the pressure fairly well. They've missed a couple of layups. Stripped and knocked away. Edwards is out in front, and he slams it home. And we got a foul against English in the backcourt. Oh, they got a foul? Is it against Beverly? They call it against Beverly. They're calling Beverly. Karakutis thought it was against English. Now he finds out it was an elbow called against Beverly. So 8 in a row by English. The officials are going to get together. Karakutis arguing his case. He thinks one official may have been calling it against English, but it's going to be English's basketball. English, the rest of the half, will be shooting free throws. English has 1 to waste. Linton can't hit it. Gets his own rebound, and we got a foul against English. He pointed, I thought he pointed to Beverly, but he pointed at English. So now both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Linton gets stuffed under the basket. Beverly handles the press. Shot no good. That press forced you to take that shot a little quicker than you want to. Edwards lays it in. 4 in a row by Edwards. Beverly still hasn't scored. They lost it out of bounds. Abreu made a good move. He was all by himself going to the basket. And that's what happens when you get this quick pace. You have to do it very quickly because they're going to double, triple team you. 10 in a row by the Bulldogs. off the top of the backboard with that one. They slip it inside, it goes out of bounds. 3 minutes, Beverly hasn't scored. Linton for three, no good. Anderson keeps it alive. Back out to Linton. Way off that three-point shot. They back in, they finally score. Moreland gets the first basket. It took them almost 4 minutes. Linton can't hit the shot. Edwards tipped it and tipped it out. And LEHS goes out. Rivera is back in for the Bulldogs. They just barely beat that 5-second call. Now, steps called. They tried to get around Rivera and they took an extra step. Beverly thought they were going to get free throws. Saying dumps it off the rim, no good. Anderson tried to keep it alive. It goes to the floor. It'll be English's basketball. Halfway through this second period, English has turned the tables. Beverly had a 13-0 run to take a 10-point lead. English came from behind, had a 10-0 run here in the second period. Linton couldn't handle it, threw it high and over his head. Tipped and taken away by Beverly. All around the rim and fell out. Moreland was the only 2 points for Beverly in this period so far. And we're just past the halfway mark. Got fouled, and he's at the line for 2. The reason for the check was they were looking to see who the foul was on at the scoring table. And it was the second foul on Anderson. Moreland makes the free throw. Beverly is actually lucky to be within 24-20. They've only got 3 points in the period. Tip, Linton comes down with it. Off the glass and in by Linton, who he's having a first half. He's got 14. He's almost got as many as Beverly has. Davies went off his knee. He looked like he was wide open. I think he was thinking maybe stuffing the ball. English caught up, knocked it away, and then it went off his knee out of bounds. He almost threw it away. Badmus missed the shot, tried to tip it, gets it back. There'll be a foul. He's going to get free throws. He missed the shot, got his own rebound, and got hit before he could put it back. So he'll get 1-on-1. Both teams are over the limit. And they called it a shooting foul. I didn't think they did. I thought he was still on the floor. But they called the shooting foul, so he gets 2. He's looking for his first point. He makes the second one. The ball goes to the floor. Badmus took it away. Fakes again. Squeezes it off. Linton comes away with it. Swatted away. Anderson tried to keep it alive. We got a foul, I think, against Beverly. Great hustle by Anderson to keep it alive. When we were up to try and get it, he got bounced. And he'll be at the free throw line shooting 1-on-1. Tyshawn had an outstanding football season. Part of that great success that English had, winning their conference in the Northeastern Conference and going to the division final, losing only 1 game in the division final. Anderson gets on the board. He'll get the bonus. He made the first. English with their biggest lead of the game, 8, with 3:05 left in this first half. Makes them both. I know Coach Karakutis knew what he would expect. It's going back. Beverly lost it off their leg. I know he knew what was coming with the English press. I know he saw English play. I knew he knew what they were going to do, and I know he practiced it. But it's different practicing when you get your bench doing it as opposed to the very good athletes of English doing it. Badmus spins to the basket, can't hit it. Made a good move, but couldn't make the layup. And we're going to get a foul on Rivera for leaning on Abreu. He'll get 1-on-1 at the line. He needs the first to get the bonus. Only their 4th point here in the second period. They only have 1 basket with 2.5 left in the period. No good. Anderson tracks it down. Linton down the lane, off the glass, no good. Badmus with the rebound, drops it in. And we're going to get a blocking foul against Jean-Baptiste. And that's going to put Abreu back at the free throw line. English again with their biggest lead, 10, 31-21. Brings the first one home. It's not a common name, Abreu. I don't know if he's related to the Abreus that played at Classical. Once again, he makes one, misses one. Badmus gives it to Linton. Down the lane, gets it to go. He's made great penetration. That's been the difference. Early on, when it was 5-2, and Beverly went on that 13-0 run, they couldn't get it to the basket. Swatted away by Badmus. He forced him to take a bad shot. Linton to the basket, too strong. Tipped away, Anderson gets it to Linton and he lays it in. Great pass from Badmus to Linton. He went a little too far, missed the shot. It got tipped, Anderson took it away. Very alertly got to Linton for the easy layup, and it's 35-22. Anderson blocks it, another big play by Tyshawn Anderson. 1.5 minutes left. from dead in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Beverly pushing it up. And they throw it away. Beverly's got a lot more turnovers than points in this second period. 5 points in the period, 1 basket, 3 free throws, with 1:10 left in the period. They hold it out. Looking to run some clock. Beverly staying back in that zone. 10 seconds on the shot clock. The kick to the corner. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Bad miss, gets it. Puts it back up and in. He's come to life in the second period. They're calling it off English. Beverly can almost take the last shot. There's a 2-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Tough shot. Anderson knocks it loose. Litton lays it in. Anderson getting it started again. They missed the shot. They had a wide open layup and they missed it. The ball goes to the floor. We got a jump ball. Beverly's basketball with 1.4 seconds left. No good. They missed another chippy. So Beverly went on a 13-0 run. They led 15-5. English ended the period on a 9-2 run, cut it to 3. They went on a 10-0 run to start the second period. They extended it to 25-5 in the second period. And all of a sudden that Beverly's 10-point lead at 15-5 has quickly evaporated. And it's English by 17, English 39, Beverly 22 at halftime. English is on the board first with that basket by Hill. And English is just running away with it here. Beverly trying to do just too much by themselves. They finally dish it off. Crowley lays it in. Linton laid on the rim and fell out. Shot no good, the follow no good. Beverly gets it back in the lane. Badmus forced him to take a tough shot, and then Beverly knocks it out. Badmus was there to force him to alter the shot. Linton had 20 of English's 39 in the first half. Terrain had 7, Abreu had 6. Shot, we got a foul against Beverly. Hill will go to the free throw line. Linton got the first 5 to start the game. He got the first 4 in the second period. He wound up getting 14 in the second period. Now Hill's taken over. He's got the first 3 for English in the third period. It's Edwards, Hill, Badmus, Rivera, and Linton, the 5 that started the game. Hill makes them both. That's his first 4 points. Linton stole it but couldn't keep it in bounds. Good hustle. They held Beverly to 1 basket, 5 points in the second period. That was after Beverly had a 13-0 run to open up a 10-point lead. Shot up and good by Durain. Beverly has gone now to man. They started the game, played the whole first half in a zone. Linton kind of forced that shot a little bit. Nice pass. They blocked the shot, but they got a piece of Moreland. Nice shot by Abreu. He took it all the way up, took it to the basket, got inside the foul line, and dished it nicely to Moreland. He'll get 2 at the line. Second foul on Linton. 1 team foul apiece here in the third period. Moreland got the only basket for Beverly in that second period. English had gone on a 10-0 run before Moreland got the basket. English finished the period outscoring Beverly 25-5 and just opening up this mammoth lead. We mentioned Beverly's trying to go 1-1 against the Lynn teams. They lost to Classical at home. Now they're trying to knock off English here at English. But they got a uphill mountain to climb here in the third period, trailing by 16. We mentioned before 2 freshman coaches, Antonio Anderson his first year, Matt Karakutis his first year at Beverly. He's used to battling the Lynn teams. He played St. Mary's the last 2 years out of Pope John. Both times. The first time he played him in the Division IV North Final. Last year he played them over at Winthrop in the Division semifinal, and both times he lost to the Lynn team. Moreland makes them both. So they already have in the first minute and a half, Linton offensive foul. Antonio Anderson saying that was a little bit of a flop, but he got the flop. Durain just went down on his back and slid, and they called it against Linton, and that's his third. Durain has been watching television. 3-point basket. That should be worth a few more for Abreu. That was from long range. Edwards can't hit it. Long pass. Beverly keeps it in play. They're lucky to get that one back. They threw it to Crowley. He didn't know what was coming. It bounced off his leg. And Rodding just saved it. It got knocked out by English. Shot clock winding down. Shot good by Durain. Beverly has picked up the pace. They got it down to 10. They're calling it off English. They grabbed a hold of Linton's arm, and the pass went out of bounds, and not only did they not call a foul, they didn't call it off Beverly. And Beverly's got the ball back with a chance to get into single digits here. So it's English's. Another basket by Durain. He's got 6 in the period. And all of a sudden it's 8 points. Linton, offensive foul. That's his 4th. Boy, that kind of changed the complexion of this game. Linton has to take a seat. He forced that one. He tried to go to the basket, drop it into Badmus. Now Hill picks off that errant pass. And we got a foul against Beverly. Hill will go to the line for 2. So it's English has gone to sleep a little bit in this third period. They only have 4 points. $13 for Beverly. 6 of them by Durain. Hill's got his 5th point, all in the third period, and he's the only one that scored. So the lead is back to 10 as they go full court. Stripped away nicely by Anderson, making another big play. And we got a blocking foul against Beverly. Tyshawn Anderson with another big time play. The foul goes against Crowley. It didn't go against Crowley. It went against Durain, who's been scoring for Beverly, and that's his 4th foul. He has to take a seat, so that's big for Beverly. So the 2 leading scorers, both on the bench. 1 for Beverly, 1 for English. Beverly goes back to that 2-3 zone. Now, I don't know if they started the shot clock or didn't start the shot clock. They get it to Hill in the backcourt. Hill kind of forced that one a little bit, missed the shot. And Brew turns it over. He lost control of the dribble. I think he was trying to make a pass, and when he couldn't, he just turned it over. So a lot of mistakes on both sides. Badmus, Hill back to Badmus. Shot got blocked, tipped up again. Beverly comes away with it. Tipped away, and then Beverly couldn't save it, went out of bounds. Nice defense by Jean-Baptiste. Edwards couldn't save it. They threw it way over his head, trying to go down court. So both teams playing giveaway here. Halfway through and counting this third period, English by 10. 3-point basket by Moreland. And the lead is down to 7. Edwards slams it home. Nice feed. Tipped and taken away. Edwards with another basket. 4 in a row. And the lead is back to 11. Sang battling, and Beverly knocked it out of bounds. Great hustle by Sang. Defense predicating the offense. Edwards coming up big. Hill coming up big. Sang and Jean-Baptiste defensively. Beverly out of that zone. Now they go back in it. They went man to man for a while. In the middle, bounce pass to Edwards, the fall away goes! Beverly wants a timeout. They had it down to 7. English has run 6 in a row. The defense doing the job. Jean-Baptiste Singh knocking it loose. Edwards and Hill taking advantage. They've only had 2 people score. 12 points, 6 apiece by Hill and Edwards in this third period. It was a 17-point lead at halftime. Swatted away by Singh. They lined up the 3 and he just said, not in my backyard. He just whacked it away. Long 3-point bomb, too long. Edwards with the rebound. Up and in by Hill. And the lead has gone to 15. They had it to 7. 8-0 run by the Bulldogs. Beverly had a 16-6 run. English answers with an 8-0 run. And the lead is back to 15. Edwards and Hill doing all the scoring. Long 3-point bomb. They missed a shot. They saw the block coming. And they altered the shot and missed the layup. Edwards hustling down. Batmus found it. Second 10-0 run by the Bulldogs. Shang putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Shot no good. And we got a foul against Beverly. They knocked them down. So Beverly goes cold again. They've been stuck at 38 for a while. The lead is back to 17. Hill gives it to Badmus. Lost it, gets it back. Can't hit it. Tipped up, no good. Tipped up, no good. Beverly gets it back. Rivera's going to get called for the foul. So Beverly had it their way, 16-6. Got it a 17-point lead down to 7. English runs 10 in a row to get it back up to 17. That one didn't hit anything. And Moreland gets a little bit of razzing from the English student body that is sitting down that end. They've done this, English, without Linton. He's been sitting on the bench with his 4 fouls. Too short with the first one, too strong with the second one. What a drive by Hill. What a show he's putting on. Beverly's been at 38 for a long time, and we're going to get a foul against Anderson. Non-shooting foul. Beverly will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Edwards is coming back and Hill's going out. Boy, Hill and Edwards this third period have been unbelievable. Kicked away. Badmus giving a lot of difficulty to Malumba trying to get the ball in bounds. They missed another one. They missed a lot of layups. Malumba, actually Moreland. They forced Moreland to take an altered shot. They get it, Moreland lays it in. They get it to Rivera, looking for a three-point shot, and it went right through his fingertips. .4 seconds left. Anderson took it away. They can't get the shot off. So Beverly looked like they were coming back. They went on a 16-6 run, cut the lead to 7, and then English went on a 12-0 run to build it back up to 19. Beverly got the last basket, and we're right where we were at the end of 3. English up 17, 57-40 over Beverly at the end of 3. Beverly has the basketball, and they have 3 mountains to climb. They cut a 17-point lead to 7. English built it right back up to 17, and we got 8 minutes of basketball left. We mentioned both teams looking for the 7th win. Hill's going to get called for the reach-in. And that's going to put Durain at the line, shooting 101. English over the line. Durain has played well, made some big shots. He sat down that second period when he had picked up his foul. And that really hurt Beverly. Beverly goes full court pressure. They get it to Linton. Pass inside to Badmus, easy layup. They doubled up on Linton. He found Badmus for the gimme. Off the rim, no good. Linton with the rebound. They'll give it to Jean-Baptiste to bring up. Hill trying to go inside. Badmus lost it. Durain's pass, easy pickup. And we got a foul against Beverly. Durain just threw it away. He's walking to the bench. The foul's on him. It's his 5th. He made that pass, threw it right in the lap of Jean-Baptiste. And then he committed a foul. Now he has to sit down. He's their big scorer with 15. Sean Baptiste gets his first point, but he's had a lot of impact on this game defensively. Makes them both. Nice pass to Kamara from under the basket by Abreu. Linton hits the shot, they get it right back. His first basket since the second period, and now Beverly throws it away. Beverly trying to go way too quick against this press. And you go too quick, you make turnovers, and they have a barrel of them. Stolen away by Davies. Missed the shot, but he got fouled by Hill. English over the limit. I think Davies is getting 2 anyway. That was the 4th foul on Hill. Shot no good by Davies. Hill goes out. No good again. Moreland, partially blocked by Badness. They get it back, the shot no good. Davies with the rebound. Pass inside, looked like he went up, came back down again, but they didn't call it. It must have got blocked because he went up the first time. Linton can't hit it. Tipped up, Edwards no good. Nice pass inside. Crowley hits the layup. And Beverly wants a timeout. They've only eaten 2 off that 17-point cushion. And we've played 2.5 minutes into this 4th period. We mentioned both teams looking for their 7th win. English only lost once, and that was in the Boverini tournament. And you also mentioned Beverly trying to get a split against the 2 Lynn teams. They lost to Classical at Beverly. .536 left in this one. English with the basketball. Rivera gives it to Linton to bring up. Beverly now forced to go man-to-man. They can't stay in that zone. From the corner, the shot no good. Tipped away by Edwards. Nice play by Edwards. He takes it away. Bounce pass inside. They missed the shot. Great look by Baptiste. Shot up and good by Moreland. Almost traveled with that pass. They bounce it off Beverly into the backcourt. They try to go inside the bad miss. It got knocked out by Beverly. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Then LEHS is coming back in. Rivera will go out. Shot didn't hit anything. Shot clock violation. English relentless in that full court man-to-man pressure. Shot, no good. The follow won't go. It hung on the rim, didn't go. Good penetration by Crowley. Get in off the miss, rebounded. The putback, they were looking for a three-point play. He's at the line for two. And England is into double penalties, so the rest of the game, 4:22, Beverly will be shooting 2 free throws on all fouls. In and out with the first. Hill is back, Singh is back. Beverly getting in the lane too soon. The basket doesn't count. Too strong. Tipped up, no good. Tipped up again, no good. Edwards gets hit with the putback. He was relentless on the backboard. Him and Badmus playing badminton off the backboard. Edwards at the line. He's got 14. He's got 8 in that third period. English got 18 points in the third period. Hill got 10. Edwards got 8. Seven scores for English, 3 of them in double digits. Shot is missed, and it's 64-50 as we reach the halfway mark of this fourth period. Turnaround, no good. Tip out of the hands of Crowley, right into the hands of Lanton. Singh takes the shot, off the rim, no good. Bad miss, goes high in the air and grabs the rebound away from Crowley. Pass inside, Edwards fakes a couple of times, blocked by Davies. Good head and shoulder fake, waited for the defense. We didn't realize Davies was behind him, and Davies just swatted it away. Linton with the basketball. Lost it out of bounds. They try to dump it inside. Good defense, good help defense by English. Shot, no good. Hill with an easy rebound. 3 minutes and counting left in this one. We said both teams were looking for the 7th win. It's going to be English that gets it. They dump it inside. Badmus got hit. He'll go to the free throw line. Hill drew the defense, dumped it down to Badmus. Good head and shoulder fake. That's pretty good for a freshman. And I think Beverly is sending up the white flag. They're sending in a lot of substitutions. Makes the first. So the bench comes in for Beverly. Off the rim, no good. All new faces in for Beverly. They probably didn't think they were going to play in this game. Linton with the rebound. And we got a timeout. And I think that means English is going to put their subs in as well. .239 left in this one, so the battle of the 6-win teams is going to go to the Bulldogs. They're going to go to 7-1. Beverly's going to drop to 6-3, and they're not going to get their split. They're going to lose both times to the Lynn teams. I don't think they play Lynn again. When the league picked up some of them, Medford, Malden, and Everett, they went to 16 teams. I think they only play each other once, with the exception of the rivalries like English Classical, Swampscott, Marblehead. English subs in the ball game. Beverly sitting in that 2-3 zone. They go inside, block, and Adwali is going to go to the free throw line for 2. So Beverly is now over the line, over the limit. So free throws for both teams. Missed the first. Missed the second. Beverly comes away with the rebound. Malumba pushing it up. Knocked away from him. And foul from behind is Adwali. He got crunched. He got run over by Clark Marchand. Malumba lost the dribble right into the lap of Adwali, and he was going in all alone. Missed the first. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. 2:01 left. In and out. Way too strong with that shot. It goes to the floor, a pile-up. It'll be Beverly's basketball with the alternate possession. Shot, too strong. Follow. Up and good by Ryan Barra. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound inside, put back. Cordero. Way too strong. Tip taken away. And LEHS, a long three-point bomb. He got 2 of those in the first period to help English make their little comeback after Beverly went on a 13-0 run. Off the foot. Adwali lays it in. He got out in front with the lefty, laid it in. And the subs have given English their biggest lead of the game of 20. They've held a good Beverly team to 22, and now Wally hits the three-point play. We're going to whistle for a foul. I'm just going to put Malumber at the line shooting 2 with the double penalty. Off the back rim. Too strong with that one also. They give it right back to Malumber and he lays it in. English can almost run the shot clock out. They almost threw it in the backcourt. English is going to sit back and hold it. And they'll virtually let the clock run out. Everybody just standing around waiting for the clock. Shot clock goes off, game clock goes off. English with a big win. English get out front 5-2. Beverly went on a 13-0 run, opened up a 10-point lead. English finished the period 9-2 to cut the lead to 17-14. They went on a 10-0 run to start the second period. They continued the onslaught, outscoring Beverly 25-5 in the second period. Beverly only getting 1 basket, 5 points. It was a 17-point lead at halftime. Beverly came out, went on a 16-6 run to get it down to 7. English answered right back with a 12-0 run to get it back up to 19. And Beverly didn't get much closer than that as it ends up 19, 73-54. For Beverly, Luigi Durain was their big scorer with 15. Duncan Moreland had 12. For English, Adwali had a 3-point play. Giovanni Cadero had 2. Jean-Baptiste had 2. Adamidi Badmus had 8. Miles Mandalese had 9 three-point baskets. Javaris Hill had 10, all of them in the third period. Javante Edwards had 15, 8 of them in the third period when he and Hill combined for 18 after Beverly cut the lead to 7. They built it back up to 17 at the end of 3. And Alonzo Linton made the big push at the end of the first period and into the second period. He scored 20 in the first half, 14 of them in the second period when English made that big run. He wound up as the big scorer in the game with 22. So English, the defense again gets it done. Beverly with a barrel full of turnovers. And English picks up their 7th win. They go to 7-1. Beverly will drop to 6-3. The final score, English at home here at Paul Cavanaugh Fieldhouse, 73. Beverly, 54. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.